right out of the gate. Notice the hesitation, short answers, uncertainty, and a bit of backtracking. In courtroom dynamics, this is where credibility starts getting quietly tested. Jurors don't just hear answers. They read confidence. So ask yourself, does this sound like someone recalling clearly or someone reconstructing on the fly?
Yes.
Okay. That's not an echo, correct?
No.
And that's not what you heard?
This is a classic cross-examination technique. Lock the witness into specifics, then expose inconsistencies. The echo versus no echo contradiction isn't just small talk. It's about reliability. And now we got a wild card, wind direction. Sounds technical, but without specifics, it can also look like a convenient escape hatch. Is this genuine uncertainty or strategic vagueness?
Well, I don't know when it's been over recording.
Well, let's back it up. You said it echoed.
It
Yes.
did.
We just listened to something. You said it didn't echo.
Yes.
Fair to say that's not the type of thing you heard.
I don't know if we was in the same spot when I heard it, and the direction of the wind makes a difference.
Fair enough. What was the direction of the wind that day?
No, that I don't know.
Did Brent Booth tell you?
No.
What all did you and Brent Booth say that day?
Nothing.
And here's where things get interesting. The mention of the DA potentially contacting the witness raises a subtle legal question. Was this witness anticipating involvement or influence? Also, the quick denial of reward money? That's not random. It suggests the attorney is planting doubt about motive, because in court, intent matters just as much as memory.
Nothing. Did you record the conversation?
Other than what I talked to him, we was at a restaurant, and he was sitting there with some more agents, and I just spoke to him, went on and sat down at my table.
When's the last time you talked to Brent Booth?
Oh, it's been, I'm trying to think, 3 or 4 months ago.
3 or 4 months ago. Interesting. What did y'all talk about?
This is a pivot to bias, and it's a big one. In legal terms, bias doesn't mean someone is lying. It means they may have a reason, even subconsciously, to lean a certain way. A spouse following a justice campaign tied to the case? That's exactly the kind of connection attorneys use to suggest influence. So the real question is, how independent is this testimony?
I was working where he was working at now, and I just run into him, we sat down and had lunch.
What'd you talk about?
Nothing in particular.
Talk about the case?
Not really.
When you say not really?
I mean, he just asked me if I heard anything from the DA and all, they'd be in contact. I mean, that's really all it said.
So Brent Booth told you the DA would be in contact with you?
Eventually, yes.
Did you talk to him about possible reward money?
No.
And the judge allows it in. That's crucial. Legally, this means the court agrees a jury can consider this as potentially relevant to bias. Not proof of wrongdoing, but a piece of the puzzle. These small rulings often shape how the entire testimony is perceived. One admitted detail can quietly shift the narrative.
Now, you married Candy Helms Hayes, correct?
Yes.
And you're aware that she was Facebook page follower of Justice for Holly?
If you say so.
Are you aware?
Not really that she was a follower of it, but if you say so. I don't go through her Facebook page, so I mean, you'll just have to.
Stipulate that this man's wife has a Facebook page that has a banner
He
on it.
hasn't denied it, I don't think.
And she was that before we got married, so I mean.
Right. Can you
He's not denying it.
There's no stipulation that she was a follower of
How's
his
this relevant?
Facebook page.
Okay.
I'm objecting to
If
the
you're
objection.
still wanting this,
And here's the turning point, the delayed revelation. In legal context, timing can make or break credibility. Hearing something critical like a gunshot, but only realizing its importance after media coverage, that opens a door to a powerful question. Is his memory authentic or influenced by what came later? Jurors will be weighing that very carefully.
Yep.
Okay, now we have an objection. We have an objection to this being entered, Mr. Banks.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's not denying it. These have no relevance.
Well,
It's relevance for multiple things, bias and the circumstances of him coming forward.
I'm not sure what the content of this document is.
It's following justice for Holly in 2014.
All right, I'll allow it in for bias.
Yeah. You and the Bobos have mutual friends, correct?
I guess now. I mean,
Adam Hayes, who's Adam Hayes?
he's a guy that I've worked with down in Parsons, Tennessee before, and or with a contractor, and he works at, I think, West Tennessee Public Utility District now.
And who's his wife?
And who?
Who's his wife?
That, I don't know.
Okay. Are you aware that Adam Hayes is friends with Clint Bobo?
Objection,
No,
Your
I
Honor.
I don't know. I'm sure I know lots of people's friends with him. I don't know.
Again, it's proven bias.
I'll
And
allow him a little bit of leeway here.
you have
He did
mutual.
not know the wife of this Mr. Hayes.
Correct. You have mutual friends with the Bobo family.
Yes, I'd say, I guess I do.
And you want us to believe your wife, who was following Justice for Holly, 2014, y'all got together in 2014. You never once came forward.
Oh, I've told her a bunch of times I was at the tie yard.
And you never said the gun.
It had no relevance to the case till I heard it on the news.
How soon? And you're saying you heard it on the trial.
Yes. That's when I realized what I'd actually heard.
Prior to that time, you had never came forward and told anybody about hearing a gunshot.
Nope. Did not see where a gunshot had any reference to anything that was important till I heard that on the trial.
And you still didn't come forward.
Well, the trial was about over when I heard it on the news, so.
But it wasn't over.
Well, I mean, I still didn't know who I was supposed to contact about nothing.
But you have been friends with Brent Booth for a long time.
Well,
You have his cell phone? Do you have Brent Booth's cell phone?
yes, I think I do.
Nothing further.
Redirect.
Is it fair to say that there were Justice for Holly signs all over town?
They were all over Lexington, Decatur County, everywhere you just about look in West Tennessee.
And do you remember when you first heard about the gunshot wound, where were you? Or the gunshot, rather, where were you?
I think I was in my mom and daddy's house, standing there, and she had the TV on. And my first words was, when he said he's at the tie yard and there's nobody there, I told Mama, I said, he's lying because I was there. And then when he said the gunshot, I had to sit down. I told Mama, I told Daddy sitting there, and he looked at me and I said, I heard the gunshot.
You heard a man say something about the tie yard. Do you know who that man was?
Sure. Archer was when he was on stand.
Was he sitting in that stand?
Yes,
In this courtroom?
yes,
Did you know him?
no.
Nothing further.
No recross.
Ms. Hayes, thank you for your testimony, sir. Step down.
I'll take care of it later.
Let me see this.